Hello everyone, Crypto Explorer here. Welcome back on the channel. I hope you guys are doing really well as always. Today's video is going to be about the Moonarch app. If you are a veteran, a well-seasoned veteran in crypto, you are probably very familiar with this already. If you aren't, you are already missing out, let me tell you. If you are also a newcomer to crypto, well, just prepare to bookmark this and put it on speed dial, whatever, but just keep it on hand because I will bet that by the end of the video you will be already sold on what this app can offer to you, and by doing so make your life much more easy while doing your incursions on DeFi. Okay, so about the Moonarch app, these guys launched like almost 2 years ago, and in my opinion, right now they are the go-to place for miners and ROI apps. Whenever I need to check out my personal investments, this is the platform I am using. There's nothing on the market right now that gives us as much information, utility, saves us time and even money in some cases, the same way that the Moonarch does. So over the past 2 years almost, they were able to build up a community to the point of having right now over 5,000 users on the platform. And that's really impressive, right? So uh, also you have to understand that they grew so much because they proved not only their utility, but remember then I said it, it can in some cases save you money. Well, actually they prevented some rug pulls to happen, and by doing so they kept users funds safe. So if that's not utility altogether, I don't know what it is. But not only that, they offer so many things that I'm going to show you. I'm really excited out actually about this platform. So right now on screen, you might be feeling overwhelmed if that's your first interaction with the Moonarch app, but worry not. There's this new button here that allows you to take the 15-second quick tour, and I'm not going to go through it in full detail. I want to focus on other things, but if you're someone just looking for trading tokens, guys, Moonarch app has you covered. Here you have on this window the top gainers, then you have the token events. Oh, and by the way, there's in every window, there's this question mark button that you can press and it will give you further information about each specific window, okay? Um, then the next window is about the wallet, about your own wallet, what tokens you have on your wallet. And last but not least, there's the whale watch window, which is very handy. And I think this is more for advanced users that are trading and they know how whales can impact the values of tokens. So yeah, it's a very handy tool to have, just to have your whale wallets um, being watched. Okay, so the last main feature lets you know that there are premium tiers about the Moonarch. Okay, this is a glimpse of what it has to offer. If you want more, there are the premium tiers, but those will need you to invest on the Moonarch token. There are different ways that you can invest in, the different values that you can invest. There are three different tiers, but still, that's something that it's only optional. You can use the platform at will for no cost. And that's why I'm not going to focus on it. But if you want to check it out yourself, feel free to do so, and you will learn a whole lot about what these premium tiers can offer you. I'm just going to tell you that whenever you start investing on premium tiers, you will be required to hold the token, and when you do so, you can also earn some profits by doing that. Okay, if you want to know about those advantages, you just have to click here on what are these advantages. But right now, just for the sake of the video, I want to show you how can you benefit from using the platform. So if you're willing to trade tokens, this is your dashboard. That's the one by default that you look at when you go into the Moonarch app. Okay, So on the left side of the screen then, if you press it, you have the miners, you have the ROI dApps also, and that's the main aspects I want to focus on this video. So probably the miners is the feature that made Moonarch so handy for many users so far. And specifically in my case, yes, it was. When I found it, well, I started using this app daily, and rightfully so. I'm going to tell you why. Like, especially if you're a newcomer to crypto, let me tell you, if you are just searching for information about projects, and by doing so using your internet browsers, your search engines like Google's, whatever, stop doing that, because those are not safe. And I'm going to tell you why. So Google can actually, Google and many other browsers also, not only Google, but they can be easily manipulated by scammers, just to show the addresses that they want to showcase first. So you might be thinking you are going into a safe website when in fact you are not. And that's one of the issues with crypto. There are many scams out there. And if you stick um, yourself to using the Moonarch app for just searching for your new opportunities, and also to manage your current investments, that's as safe as you get, let me tell you. All the links here will be legit, will link you directly to the legit website of the project, and that's something that you cannot guarantee if you're using Google, okay? Not to mention that Google is not that friendly when it shows results regarding crypto, okay? It will, well, it's not just there yet. So all in all, I would advise you strongly to not use Google. Stick yourself to Moonarch. That's a much safer option. Okay. So here we are on the miners page, and also you have the ROI dApps. And there's many times there's much confusion about those. The terms are mixed and intertwined, but actually there are two different things. The miners page has been working for a long time, and the ROI dApps page was just recently inserted this past summer. Okay. And whenever you are looking into either of them, well, the information is very similar that you get, although there are some little differences. But regardless, I'm going to start with the miners one, and tell you what information you have here on screen. So here you have the balance, your estimated 24 hours return, your miners list here. There are 60 over 312. So if you scroll down, on display there are 60. If you want to load more, you have to press this button, okay? But let's go up, because I want to start telling you what information can you take from this display. So there's your project's name. Then on the right there's the token which the project works with. So the token that you have to invest in the project with. And then there's these five little icons: the pickaxe, the telegram, and then the other ones that I'm going to tell you how they work. So the pickaxe one will link you directly to the app that you are considering. And this goes straight to the app. Like I said, unlike Google, these ones are legit, okay? Then you have the Telegram channel link. This is for the token that the project uses. And this one is for the BSC scan, so you can see the current amount of TVL on the contract, okay? And then you have the little shield icon, and that will give you a breakdown of the most important information about each project. If you ever find a shield like this but on red, that's already a sign of something shady happening. Doesn't mean that it's 100% bad stuff. It's just keep an eye out for that, because in this case the contract is original but it's not audited. So you know that already. Further down, we have other examples like this one. If you press it, what does it say? Audited by Hayes Crypto, the owner gets all the unused referrals on 7 levels. Withdraw through their app, as you have to choose how much you want to withdraw. Here on this one, original contract audited by the owner can change various parameters. Withdrawing fees are variable. So guys, if the shield is red, there's something which is not very clear, but don't take it as a set in stone answer. It's just keep an eye out for it, okay? So these guys do a very good job at weeding out the scams, and one of the tools they have is that shield icon, okay? Aside from that, you have the fees. On the left are the fees for deposit, on the right for withdraw for every project. You have the age. In this first case, it says in 18 hours because it has not yet launched. So whenever it launches, you will see that the age will go down up to 0. So you know when it launches. In the other cases, it tells you, like for this one day 6 hours. That's the amount of time that the project has launched. It has been running for 1 day and 6 hours. Okay, this is the daily percentage of rewards for the user. The current TVL, how the TVL has fluctuated for the past 24 hours. In this case, it has gone up 44%. In this other case, it has gone down less 2.7% than on the day before. So this is how it has fluctuated for the last 24 hours. This is how the TVL has been doing for the last 7 days. And then there's balance and actions, and these are something that relates to you. The balance that you have on your wallet, in my case is the BUSD, and also the actions. Like when you are invested in such projects, you can have your actions here, buy or compound or sell, depending on which project we're talking about, and you are invested or not. I was just scrolling you down because the ones which you are invested in, they will show those further actions, all right? So then you already know that by connecting with the Moonarch app, you have this whole information about projects, but also those actions. So if you're someone who is invested in several of these projects, well, you don't have to log into each one of them individually. You can save time and handle your management actions here on the Moonarch app, and that's just really cool. Also, you can press the name of a project. I just pressed Smart Cash Capital randomly, but if you press it, it will just further focus on that specific project. In this case, you have a very handy TVL chart that it shows you how the TVL has been balancing for since October 6th to up to today. It tells you the type of project, it's a miner, the current TVL, the TVL in BUSD. In this case, it's the same because Cash Capital is using BUSD. But if it wouldn't be the case, this would be showing you in the other tokens like Matic or BNB or AVAX, whatever, the age of the project, like every information you had on the miners list. Here you have just eliminating everything out from the screen. Okay, so if you need to focus and zoom in on a project, click the name, and that will allow you to do so. I'm going to go back on the miners list, and I'm going to tell you that this feature that you can focus on the miner, this is something that will be shortly available for the ROI dApps, but right now it's not yet possible for us to take advantage of. So if you press it and it doesn't work, it's because it's not yet happening, but shortly it will, okay? But anyways, it happens. What sort of information we have here on screen, it happens the same way. The main difference regarding to miners is that we have the Y information button, the little I here that tells you how the project runs, okay? Um, Different ones will have different explanations. You also have the shields, but in this case, the shields will link you directly to the audit. Okay, so two shields means two audits, one shield means one audit, and that's how it goes. The other buttons have the same function. This first one is not a pickaxe anymore, but it will link you directly to the project, then the Telegram, then the token address, then the BSC scan for the project's TVL. Okay, the age, it goes for the same thing. You have the age for how long the project has been running. You have the time for the project to be launched, and when it's new, it will have that new sign over there. So you already know this is very handy, not only to manage your investments, but also if you're checking for newer projects being listed, come here, come on Moonarch, and you'll have everything delivered to you. They just spoon feed us with everything. So it's very time saving. It saves us not only time, but also effort while keeping us safe. Like I said, all of these links are legit, all right? So you also have this one launching in 5 days in Phantom. Um, Guys, you already know how this one goes. The yield that users can have daily, the TVL, how the TVL fluctuates, and uh, on further infos and actions. These are mostly for users. So infos here are for the projects you're invested. If you press the question mark button, it will tell you, for instance, in my case, how many active stakes I have, how many tokens in stakes I have for this project. I'm talking about let me check here, the D Mountain BUSD, the future dividends I'm already earning, and that goes for every project you are investing in. Okay, so this is what you can expect from the Moonarch app. Also, they have a Telegram group, and you can join them by clicking here. In that group, you'll have a scam list and also quick warnings, so that's really cool. Also, what else do I want to tell you? There will be coming soon a page to track your profits and also your losses for all miners you've invested in. So it's another further option to help us as users, as investors, to keep track of our profits of our investment. So really, really cool to see that they are not just sleeping out, being the leading app providing this sort of utility to us users. They are constantly developing themselves, and that's one of the things to come in the near future. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap this one up. If you haven't checked Moonarch, I highly suggest you to do so. Like I said, not only for people who are invested, even for checking new projects, they are all listed here. It's already a first layer of defense regarding scams because they weed out the shady stuff already from the pack. So like I already said in my previous videos, if you are looking at a project that is listed here, it's already a good thing. If on top of that they have an audit from a legit company, that's even better. So if those things go hand in hand, well, highly likely you are facing a legit project. Okay, guys? That's what I had for you for today. I hope you enjoyed the content. So if you did, like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll be bringing you more of these type of videos in the future, not only about projects and telling you about those, but also these very handy websites, apps, tools for us as crypto users, crypto explorers to use on a daily basis to keep ourselves safe and also one step ahead from the pack. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care, keep on exploring, and I'll see you on the next one.